I was gonna say before you start, can you speak up? Can you speak up a little bit? I wasn't sure if I could hear you or not. You pressed record too fast.
Well, I did say, hey, I'm gonna hit record now after I did the thing. But am I
Well,
good now?
I couldn't hear you. Now you're really loud. You're good now. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm too close to the microphone, so I'm gonna back up. Hello and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the episode where we talk about NXT and AEW. How we feeling this week?
Annoyed, man. You know what happened? I dropped my headphones. So for anybody who doesn't know, I live in my mom's basement now. So with basement they have really like hard floors because it ain't much padding. Drop my headphones.
Real, real, real basement dweller now.
I am really a basement dweller. I need a Reddit account. But yeah, I just dropped on the floor. The whole thing just cracked. That was sick. I had to go. So I had to go
Oh,
to
for real?
Yeah, so I had to go to Best Buy because I got the over the head joints. I had some Sony joints. They were a little older. I ain't gonna lie. They've been I had them for a few years now. But I didn't want to spend that kind of bread on some new headphones like that. But
Um,
I can't be cheap with the headphones. I didn't go crazy,
yeah.
but they weren't like cheap either. They were it wasn't like no $325 like Bose joints, but
Wait, hold on.
still.
Okay, we paused the recording and found a solution to the problem. So
It,
we good now. We do this podcast for a reason.
what's been going on with you? I saw I got some new ink.
Yeah, I got a new one earlier this week, and I will say that if you have if you really want tattoos, and I know like the economy sucks right now, but befriend your tattoo artist. Be friends with somebody that does tattoos, get that family friends discount, and you could get an irresponsible amount. When I went to my friend and then we went over when you do like the booking, you're just like, okay, what's like your budget? Like what do you looking like to spend? And I was just like, okay, like realistically, like I'm willing to part with like 250. 250, I'm ready to
Yeah,
let that shit go.
yeah.
They didn't even like they didn't even give me like a quote. They just did it. And then they were just like, that'll be 100. Like just a
That's
hundred?
fire. That's
Just a
fire.
hundred? Shit. I said if I could get $100 tattoo every time, yeah, bro. I'm about to be inked the fuck out, bro. I think that'd be very irresponsible though. I
Fuck it. You know what I mean?
I can't give me that deal, bro. That I'm gonna abuse that.
You're gonna wild out.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I think like until like I see a tattoo that's very interesting, I don't think I plan on getting any more. Um, like the one that I got, my friend, if you're familiar with tattoos, I guess, she was doing like flashes for, the store or whatever. They also own the
Yeah.
tattoo shop. So that's also really nice. Um, and they were like taking suggestions for people. They were just like, oh, like what do you want to see in like my sort of style? And I forgot what I forgot what I put. Like I don't remember what I like wrote down on the IG comment. And then when I saw when I saw my one of the tattoos that I got, I was like that one, and she said I knew you would want that one, and I said how? Because it's what you asked for, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
um,
one of your suggestions. That was
yeah, I had absolutely no idea. Um, so I was just like, this is fire, this is cool. So I got it. It's cool, right? I just took off the what is it? I took off the saran wrap.
yeah.
I think I should have like took it off before I showered because now I just have like the glue chest. Yeah, I just have like mad glue on my fucking on my chest right now, and it's very annoying. Like it's rubbing me the wrong way.
That sounds uncomfortable. You know, my
Yeah.
issue is I want a tattoo, but like I don't even know what to get. And I've been conflicted with this my whole adult life. I'm like, yo, I want one, but like I don't know.
I think that's where like, you just find a tattoo artist that you like their style and then you befriend them. um but yeah, no, I don't know. I just saw this one and I was just like, I really like it. And then my artist is they're not black. But
Mhm.
so when and they do like very like Victorian like kind of art for their tattoos, like fine lines and armor pieces, swords and sort of shit like that. So I think I could show you the original, what it looked
Mhm.
like. But I told him, hey yo, I'm not trying to get two European ladies on my chest, yo. I'm gonna need you to black that up for me. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where like the
I mean,
curly hair and
I'm
like
about to say it
the
doesn't. They
whole
don't look. They don't look European in the picture.
yeah, I made a specific request. I was just like, I'm gonna need that European five. Like, if you made it for me, I'm gonna ask. Like, I don't want I just gotta black it up. And it's not the first time I made that request either.
Yeah.
I think like I have a tattoo on my rib. That's also I was just like, let's black that up. Let's get these Euro Afrocentric features on this hoe.
That nose a little bit bigger. You feel me?
Yeah.
A little wider for me.
Yeah, that's how
Okay, yeah,
that's
I
how I
see. I
think
see
of
what
it.
you're talking about. They got
Yeah, you see how
chaperone
they
on there.
yeah, I said, hey man, I'm gonna need uh I'm gonna need somebody else on there. I can't think of somebody, but I was just like, let's change that immediately.
Pink
Um
Panthers. I need Pink Panthers on there. It's a
yeah,
chaperone.
yeah, I need some Trinidadians on my chest, bro. I can't have the two Europeans, you feel me? Um but yeah, I got a tattoo and it's cool and it's getting itchy. So the worst part of getting tattoos.
Yo, I'm so mad at J5 and A plus because they stole what I was gonna talk about today. They didn't
Uh
steal it. They just did it first. I wanted
as
to,
they will do. That's time. That's how our schedule works.
but sometimes we beat them to stuff though, so it's only fair.
That's kind
But
of rare though.
yeah, every once in a while, if it's something big, I feel like we got like one of the Vince stories early before they did or something like that. I could be wrong though, but
I mean,
either way,
it probably happened a day after they recorded. So,
yeah, usually how it goes. Either way, I want to talk. I don't know how many Hell in a Cell matches you've seen, and if so, I want to know like which ones stand out to you. Which ones are some of your favorites? Because I
so
got some
if
ones, but
if you follow me on Twitter, you would see that I watch what is it, HBK and
Undertaker.
Undertaker's, and I thought the match was really cool, but I didn't know that the network do that
What
edit shit.
edit?
They'll make it like black and white, or they'll like change the color, all sorts of
Oh,
shit
that
like
that's
that.
that's YouTube. The network don't do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Peacock don't do
sorry.
that.
The YouTube joint. So like once like the black and white happened and it started skipping around a little bit, it started to lose me. Um,
Yeah,
I kind of just like stopped paying attention. So I thought it was cool though. I didn't know I was watching the debut of Kane.
that's
So
gotta be Kane.
yeah, so
All
I
time.
I thought that was cool, but I need to watch it on the network. But what is that? I seen a few. What is it? Because like before, when I started watching, they were still doing like the yearly
Yeah,
or
that's
like
true.
annually Hell in a Cell. Some that stick out to me, obviously Cody, Seth Rollins is a really good one that sticks out to me. Um, mankind and Undertaker is
It,
always a really cool one.
my
That's pretty much it. I'm
that
sorry.
that match is so interesting to me. The Mick Foley Undertaker one. I don't watch it often. Because it's a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Well, I couldn't imagine. I wasn't watching live yet at that point. I was still, yeah, I still wasn't watching. I hadn't started watching wrestling yet, but I was familiar with that match. But so I didn't really get to watch it until I was older, kind of when the network. Actually, honestly, when the network happened, I think was the first time I actually watched the full match. Like I had
Mhm.
only seen like the clips of him flying off the cage, and then him going through the ceiling. But then I realized that's pretty much the whole match. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's pretty much
pretty
it.
much it.
Just that ass whooping
nothing,
for a whole bunch of
nothing
it.
else happened. So as far as like a match, I can't really say it was that great, but I mean, it's such a memorable.
Yeah, it's like I just think it's very memorable.
It's not. It doesn't even matter about the match quality at that point. It's just such a moment in time that we'll never see again because I don't think anybody's. You know what? I was gonna say I don't think any wrestler is stupid enough to do that, but I'm sure there are wrestlers stupid enough to do that. I don't think the company is stupid enough to do that. I think. Um,
You
but you
hope.
never. I hope, but you never know. A personal favorite of mine, I don't think it's talked about enough. Maybe because I'm old. Um, Triple H versus Batista. What the hell show was it? I think it was bad.
Uh,
I think I want to say with Bad Blood. It might have
I
been
think
Bad Blood '05, if I'm
I,
not
th-
mistaken, or
I think it was
2006.
I think it was a backlash.
Vengeance. It was Vengeance.
Oh, Vengeance.
Vengeance
Okay.
2005.
Yeah,
And
I
that,
remember seeing that match. Because we talked about it on spot no legendary run way back.
oh, the Batista year. That's right.
Yeah. I do like that match, but out of that like trilogy, it's not my favorite, but I understand why that match is what it is.
I had more of a special attachment to that one because I had that DVD. Like I don't for some I don't like I don't know why I had that DVD in particular. Like, but I had like Vengeance 2005 on DVD, and I would have watched that match all the time. So
Had no
yeah,
choice,
that
man.
was yeah, pretty much. Um, that another one I don't think is as good, but it's something that was just like so near and dear to me, like nostalgic wise, was the Armageddon Hell in a Cell with Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H, Rikishi, Taker, and Kane. I think you would think
So
with those names, this
so
match would be
so
like
many niggas.
you would think this match would be like it was just an okay match, but I think just the fact that you got all five of those guys and Rikishi in that match is like,
Mhm.
man, that's pretty wild. It's like all your guys, your top guys, just in this big old cage in the spot with you know underrated big spot guy Rikishi. He taking some crazy bumps.
Oh yeah.
Two in 1 year in particular. I think the Rikishi jumping off doing the splash off the cage to Val Venus at Fully Loaded 2000, an insane bump for someone his size. Also, Val Venus for even taking that because I wouldn't take that at all. But yeah, then getting choke slam off the cell onto the bed of the truck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fun spot.
that's the one I was thinking about because I think that picture is hilarious.
Just flying, just floating in the air.
Yeah. I that and the Shane McMahon joint.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When Steve Blackman knock him off.
You know what's crazy? That match. That so SummerSlam. So like I talked about this before, but like I was kind of a very just casual wrestling fan, and the reason I even really started was because we had the legal cable box. So my brothers, we had the little, you know what I'm talking about.
You got to. You feel me?
If you were a kid, you know, what I mean, '90s, late 2000s, I mean, early 2000s, you know what the illegal cable box was about. So
How else
my
was I
bro,
supposed to watch? You feel me?
it was that and Spice Channel. You feel me? But
Oh, okay.
do you remember the
I don't like
Spice
where
Channel?
I don't like where this goes.
but but yeah, so my brother, his oldest, I mean my older brother's best friend, he was a big wrestling fan, so he would come over and they would watch the pay per views. So I kind of started watching too, like occasionally. So SummerSlam 2000 was like, okay, that match between Shane McMahon and Steve Blackman. First of all, that made Steve Blackman my favorite wrestler off the rip. I thought he was just cool. And then two, just seeing the Shane McMahon spot where he fell off the tower. I
Mhm.
couldn't 10-year-old me couldn't believe that. That was that was something. I was like, wait, yo, this is insane. And then that, and then
That
the
shit was heat.
TLC,
That's why.
then the first ever TLC match was on that same show too. So I was like, oh yeah, man, I'm locked in. That's what got me. Those two matches got me into wrestling, for real,
That is
for real.
a yeah. That's a set of shows or like set of
Um,
matches.
but more
Um.
recent Hell in a Cells, I'm trying to think. The first thing that comes to my mind is New Day versus Usos. I
Yeah,
love
that
that
was a
match.
really good one. Yeah.
I love that match.
Um. Yeah. No. Becky. I thought Becky and Sasha was a really cool one too.
Yeah,
But
Becky Sasha was great.
this initial discussion started in a chat, and then people just kept watching, and then like, oh, we had what is it on the A show? They said we had like 50. We had 52
I believe he said 58. Yeah.
of 58. Yeah, man, that list kind of stinky, bro. Um,
A lot of them are forgettable, especially the later year ones
yeah,
are very forgettable.
the
Uh,
I think a lot of them the recent ones are like very like mid. Like I think like you get it's like Sasha, Becky, Seth, um, Seth, Cody, and then like I mean you could probably throw Roman Uso in there,
yeah, I think
but
I gave Roman J a 5, so I kind of throw it in there. That's true.
yeah, I think you got to,
I kind of gotta for that one.
but yeah, like what is it? I forgot about the match until they mentioned it. What is it? The fucking Fiend and Seth.
I blocked that out of my memory. I don't want to think about. Boy, man,
Like
what a
his
mess,
career, I
bro.
feel like careers like is
It
that
ru-
not
it
career
ruined two
suicide, bruh?
it ruined two characters at the same exact time somehow.
Like
It made
I
it made Fiend too OP to the point where you couldn't book him, and that was the Fiend's problem the whole time. Is that there was no real way to book this guy because he was so OP. And then Seth, you just nerfed him completely. Seth, you just nerfed him completely. He
it's,
looked like a
it's
fuck. He looked like a dork through the whole feud, and then loses the match on like, oh, I guess he won technically, but the ref just like stopped the match. I don't even know if he won, but
did he
it
win?
really didn't
Did
matter. Did he
he?
really win? I
Yeah.
guess, did he really win in the end?
Nah, like that shit is so crazy, yeah. Yeah, man, like the Fiend was never a good idea, bro. Like
It
I
it
hate
was it was till it wasn't.
I hate that it got that far, bro. Like theme is cool and all that sort of shit, but I don't know. It just that's why I'm just like this Uncle Howdy shit better not reach these heights.
I think they learned their lesson. I don't think it's gonna be like that.
This shit, I fucking hope so.
I think they learned their lesson because like I know it's easy to blame Vince in that situation, but judging from the documentary, it seems like Bray had a certain idea of how he wanted the character portrayed as well, and there was a conflict between him and what he wants and what the company wants. Because wasn't there like a point in time where he was like, "Yeah, I want to be set on fire," and they were like, "Yo, you have to come back." Though. He was like, "Oh yeah, so yeah,
I
I do."
think I think it's just so funny that like this was my initial thought before I lost it. Um you have what is it? You have like basically a character assassination with like Seth like doing this whole thing. And then by like the end of the year, or like, just a few months later, yeah, this nigga is set on fire and Randy Orton handling that ass.
They had no choice. They had to. They had to do something. Yeah,
Like,
it was all. And then having Goldberg beat him probably wasn't the best idea, but I was for it because I was
yeah,
over it already. I was over this feed experiment by then.
get that belt the fuck off him, please. Um, yeah, nah, man, like, yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Fucking nuts.
Do you have high expectations for Punk Drew?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like
Um,
the four corner match they had. I know we didn't talk about it, but yeah, I like that match they had.
I thought it was cool. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I like the stuff that Drew and Punk are doing.
While we're at it,
That's my last thought.
how do you feel about the new era of SmackDown, the theme song? Are you feeling that Meg song?
I mean, I barely hear it. So
I listened
just
to it. I listened to it for the first time the full song yesterday. It's, I didn't know the boy from BTS was rapping for real. He was rapping. I was like, okay. That's what you're
They
doing,
don't
RM. You know what I
they don't
mean?
be they don't be rapping for real. But
I mean, for somebody's second language, I'm not mad at that verse.
um I don't really I don't care. Like not that I think it's a bad song or whatever, but I just find it to be very similar to the PlayStation thing where like people are like really overreacting about it. It's just like,
What
oh,
PlayStation thing? What's that?
the PlayStation like Pro thing, like how it's like
Oh yeah, yeah.
700, but it's just like nigga don't buy it. Like very like here it's like nigga the song barely plays on the show. Like like
It really is like 20 seconds of the song.
yeah, like my nigga, you will be okay. Like the people that are like on Twitter going on rants being like, hip hop
You know what it is?
isn't wrestling, and I'm just like,
I,
you're racist.
I think people want wrestling that they grew up on. So if you grew up on like that early 2000s wrestling, a
My
lot of
thing
fans
is,
that's what they want. They don't want
my
anything different than what they grew up on. But
my
like I'm
thing
like,
is,
bro,
I saw a TikTok earlier today, and it said wrestling has always been part of the culture because what is it? They had a deal with some like hip hop record label, and then that's how you get your 3 6 Mafia, Mark Henry joint. We have the John Cena thugonomic stuff, and it's just like hip hop has always just been here. You are
yeah.
just a
But it was never the theme song though. That's the difference though. It was always like fucking uh whatever it was, Marilyn Manson or Nickelback or Union Underground or whatever the fuck that band's called. But like it didn't even have to be just the music. I think just in general, like I think J5 and Plus we're having a discussion about the LED light boards and people always complain about the LED lights. So I'm just like, bro, I'm with them. Like, hey, I know what wrestling used to look like, but this is what wrestling looks like now, and
like
you got to deal with it.
what's wrong with the LED light boards, bro? Like you watching the
I
two motherfuckers in the ring, you're not looking at like why are you like I don't find them
I
distracting at all.
I don't either, not especially not this current iteration. I can understand maybe back in the day when they had the really really bright lights one, like back in the Kevin Dunn era. But
And
the current
all
era, you don't even really. I don't think you really even notice it.
I think it I think is we kind of have to attribute that to the camera work now.
That as well. That
I
also
think
adds to it,
like
I believe.
since the camera work is better, you just kind of don't notice it or like you know, they're
And
not
it's
always
mostly
in frame.
and it's mostly black now. They'll have like it'll be like black and they'll just have like the logo. Before it was like
Mhm.
bright blue or bright red. I
Yeah,
can
because it would
understand
have
how
this
it.
because it would have like the SmackDown like logo on his shit and
Yeah. Now it's just a
SmackDown
black
shit.
background with the logo.
Yeah,
Also, new
SmackDown
logo. I
logo,
don't
right?
like it. I don't like it. It look is it? It looks like like on the 2K or like a Madden where you like create a team and one of like the generic logos they give you. It
You
looks
think it
like
looks like
that.
that? I don't think it's that
I
bad,
think
honestly.
so. Or like a 2K league. You ever see the 2K league teams like the logos on there? It looks I don't know something about it. It doesn't look like maybe it looks too modern. I don't know how to explain it. It looks weird to me though. I'm not a fan. You like it? You're more of a design guy than I am. I'm not.
I think it's cool because the S goes into the D. Pause.
Yeah,
Um,
pause just in case.
like I think that part's cool. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really bother me. Like it's just like it's kind of just like the Megan Song thing. Like I don't really see the SmackDown logo like crazy like that. Like I know it's like throughout the show, but like it's not something that like my attention is like extremely focused on. I just brush it to the side. It's whatever to me.
I don't know, something about it. I'm not feeling it, but it's not anything like it's not
Nah,
anything gonna like ruin the show for me. I'm just something I'm not really. Well, yeah,
I'm not feeling it.
not feeling it. But
What
yeah,
was
that's
funny as
pretty
hell
much
when you
all.
said that.
Shout out to Roman Reigns, man.
Like funny motherfucker, man.
He's a funny guy.
Um,
Who would have thought?
yeah, no, the new SmackDown logo don't really bother me. Like, I think it's fine. I think the new SmackDown theme is fine. Like, it's it's just very minor complaints, and I think I'll say that since like if the only thing that we have to like complain about is like a logo and a song that only plays for like a couple seconds, I think we're in a good place.
It's in WWE.
Yeah, like there's nothing to really like complain about. Like the worst that we're talking about is a fucking logo. Or like, eh, nothing really serious is going on like to like complain about. Like I think a lot of the storylines are like going well and shit like that.
Well,
Um
what we can complain about is how they stole Megan Thee Stallion from Sasha Banks. I'm sorry, Mercedes Monet.
Didn't even get the name right. I'm not taking this shit seriously.
They stole it from her. They heard that Megan was going to show up at AEW. Said no, we have to steal her from Sasha Banks. She deserves nothing.
If
They,
that
they said.
shit. Yeah, she don't deserve shit, actually. Um I thought that whole thing was really funny because I was
That's
just like,
the way that article, not even that article, that little tweet,
so yeah.
the way they worded it was so crazy. Like that's the most slanted. Like, come
Yeah,
on, man.
they made it really seem like there
You
was a
think
like that
they
there was
spent
plot against her for real.
you think they spent money and time and research, however they handle theme songs and stuff for TV shows. You think they spent all that time just to spite Mercedes Monet? Like, let's be for real. Did Nick Khan even know Mercedes Monet? Were they even in the company at the same time?
Probably like just in passing, but like also I like to add this to the conversation. What if they did? What if they were trying to spite him? Now what?
It's crazy. That's kind of nuts.
Now what? Now what?
That's
Yeah,
kind of nuts.
they heard they wanted to work with Mercedes Monet. Now they can't make it happen. Now what, nigga? Fuck y'all gonna do about it?
Shit locked in.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you
Well,
AEW like to work slow and shit like that, and now your lunch took it, eh? Now what?
well, they got a little extra money now.
Yeah. Um,
Let's talk about it.
new AEW TV deal is here, and I
Not
was
official
trying.
yet, but
Oh, okay, it's not official. Oh, well,
I don't believe so. Just according to whoever Puck is, Puck News. I believe he's a reliable source in these kind of media TV type deals. Especially, I know he's done stuff about Warner, kind of what they got going on. But he reported that they are doing a deal. I believe it's 170 million for 4 years, 3 years with a 1 year option on Warner side.
yeah.
And they will have shows on TBS, TNT, and True TV, which I believe is getting rebranded to TNT Sports within the near future.
Mhm.
Um, so we'll see. And they still are shopping something. There's still the rumors about maybe being affiliated with Fox, Fox Sport One, more specifically. Um, so yeah, they get their bag. As far as Max goes, it's a different deal. I'm hearing, what I'm reading, but there hasn't been much info about it. Besides that, it's a different deal. So they're gonna be something
Okay.
with Max. I think we just don't know exactly what it is yet.
Most likely streaming. Like, what the fuck else should it be? Um,
I think people are trying to figure out, is it going to be like, are they going to stream the pay per views on Max, or will you still have to like pay for it? Kind of like how like ESPN does the UFC thing, where like you
uh,
buy it through us or whatever.
can you does HBO Max do streaming? Like,
Yes, they do stream sports. I watch NBA on there often.
I didn't know they stream sports. I'm
they do,
actually
yeah,
surprised.
they do stream sports. Yes, anything, any TNT sports, it's baseball. They're doing baseball season right now, so yeah, they do have sports on Max currently.
I didn't know that. I'm actually surprised by that. But like, yeah, honestly, I would prefer to have that than have to watch that shit through Bleacher.
Me too.
Like, I
Well,
think
I'm watching on meth stream, so that's my thing with the TV deal. I mean, as far as from a business standpoint, yeah, we gotta talk about it. But as a viewer, I'm watching on meth stream, bro.
yeah,
They ain't getting my money. I don't have cable anyway. But if I did, I'm on
that's
meth
the
stream. Nothing that's
Nestor
true.
is crazy. Um, I I would say that this is good. Like they have, well, like until the deal is finalized, but like they have somewhere to go.
It's good. They more than doubled their budget.
Yeah,
I don't know the
God knows
original
they,
deal, but
God knows
my
they're not
boys,
spending that shit wisely.
but a friend of mine said they were getting like what 70 last deal
Who the
or
hell's your
something close
boy?
to that.
But that nigga know.
A friend of mine, he's a big AEW fan. I'm gonna take his word for it. It was probably something like that, but I believe around 70. So you get 100 mil more. Yeah, I mean that's a W. You didn't know a real way around it.
Mhm.
Um,
Um, I didn't know how much they got paid originally, so I couldn't really like see if this was like more or less. But I saw Eric Bischoff talking about it, and I'm gonna take it with like a tiny grain of salt. But like I think it has to be asked, like, okay, they got that more money, but like how are they spending it?
I think they're gonna
Like,
need to produce more content as well too.
uh
I think that comes. I think that's gonna come with the deal. I feel like you're gonna need a little bit more content. I also heard
yeah.
Rampage is not being renewed, so RIP to Rampage.
Hey man, take Collision with you, bro. Get this shit off the fucking
I
airwaves,
I
bro.
think Collision is gonna be 3 hours, or I think Dynamite. One of those shows are gonna be 3 hours. I hope
Yeah,
Dynamite for
get
my
that
sake.
get that bullshit off the airwaves, bro. We
We, we might
let's
get more
stop.
Battle of the Belts.
I mean, the TV special is cool, like if it happens ever so often. But nah, get that bull. Take Collision with you, bro. Nobody's watching that shit. And I hate that they finally started making like Collision semi-important. Like shit is actually happening on that show now. Like as they're having like their lowest viewership numbers ever on that shit. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
do
come on,
something.
man.
Well, this week we get a
Dude,
All
my thing
Star
is
10-man tag.
it's
Get
it's
ready for that.
it's too fucking late to do something. I'm sorry. That shit over with. Um, yeah, enjoy enjoy that all-star whatever bullshit. I ain't watching that
Bro,
shit, man.
anything with the Outrunners in it, you call it an All Star match.
Twitter dubbed them the all-star, so therefore they are.
I don't even think Twitter agrees with that. They might just
They
be Tony.
absolutely do. They saw that pop that they got on 1 week and said they're
They got, you know what?
stars.
They did get a pop on Collision too. I'll give them that. The fact that it's Outrunners saving FTR is crazy.
FTR
They
is
got a pop
smile.
on.
FTR smiling in them niggas' faces like they not eating a bunch is crazy, bro.
To take your whole gimmick, did
Yeah,
it
like
better.
you think me hating on AEW taking food out of your family's mouths? You looking at the wrong
I
direction,
would
nigga.
understand it. Yeah, maybe they'll turn on them. Yeah, that's the TV deal as we know it. Um, so I wonder. Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to start paying the wrestlers again. I mean now they have a TV deal. I'm sure guys are gonna want bigger contracts. I know contracts are coming
And
up.
and they know the figure too.
And now we know that now we know the money.
Start booting niggas, please.
Quick contract talk. Ricky Starks, he's still under contract. They just ain't doing nothing with him. Daniel Garcia has not re-signed anywhere yet,
What I
but
tell
I
you,
think
boy?
I think we're leaning towards WWE. It sure seems like it. Um,
Yeah, man. Go. What is it? I hate seeing on Twitter people are just like, "Oh man, Garcia's really choosing like big booty Latinos over pro wrestling." And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, nigga. So what?
that's my thing. People are like, I saw like a meme where like you can choose between money or the women. I'm like, bro, if he goes to WWE, he can get the money anyway, and the women are over there. That's a win-win.
Mhm.
I don't see any negatives here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Also, and this is my thing. He's so young. He just turned 26 like yesterday. So like, say he does a 3 or 4 year deal, or whatever, and he wants to go back to AEW, he can do that.
big
And
booty Latinos over here,
he'll be in his
nigga.
prime. He'll be in his prime.
Or he'll be a better wrestler too.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. You'll have more experience.
yeah,
You're in a different environment. You can learn something. If you want to take that over to Japan, or you want to go back to AEW or Impact or whatever is going on in 5 years time, I can't even imagine what wrestling gonna look in 5 years. I'm gonna be nuts.
Big booty hoes, fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now we Uncle Luke with it. You feel me? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that whole thing was like really stupid. Like people are like that's all they see NXT as, and I'm just like,
Well, they've been sexualizing NXT since 2.0. I
yeah,
think Mandy Rose didn't really help the cause. Mandy Rose being the face for a while didn't really help the cause. But yeah, it's been they kind of had that stigma against them ever since, kind of like, oh, this is sexualized, kind of no real talent IG model. I think the Shawn Michaels IG Explore page also adds to that.
oh
He's
yeah,
kind
the
of running
explore
the
page
joke.
views, yeah.
Yeah, I think that adds to it. It just kind of like it's going to be a lot tougher for the women to get taken seriously on that show just because of
And
their
them niggas,
backgrounds and they're attractive.
they
Let's keep it a stack. They look good. If you ugly, you're not getting signed unless you're exceptional. Let's keep it a stack. When's the last time they signed an ugly girl? Actually,
I'm
no, we
not.
let's
I'm.
not even take it there.
You are
Let's not even take it. Let's not even
insane.
take it
Think
there. I'm
I'm
not even gonna take
answering
it there.
that.
Let's not even take it.
You out of your
Uh,
fucking mind, my guy.
I was on the PlayStation
Um,
Party chat. Jesus Christ.
you know, Trump ass name.
I was on a Discord
Um,
chat.
we don't always talk like that in there,
No, we really don't.
but
I don't. It's a lot better than what it used to be.
yeah, so it takes a lot of good moderation.
We've grown. I think we've all grown in there.
Um, yeah, man, I don't know. I just think like the whole like this is what NXT is like I don't know. I think it's boring. Like I think it's a lame ass talking point. But again,
It's just something to discredit the show. People, people in bad faith are gonna discredit that show, even though like let's keep it a stack. People are talking about it, and they have been this whole time.
real niggas know what's up when they watch NXT, man. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
people who watch it, people who get it. You feel me? If you don't get it, you want to
Yeah.
watch your 40-minute 8-man tag. Be my guest, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna watch my 3-minute my 3-minute matches.
Shit, what is it? I think you said it earlier. Well, I think we all said it earlier this week, man. You can have your 30-minute classics, nigga.
Yeah, have
But
your
if you
30-minute
go
classics.
but if you're gonna throw a fan at another wrestler, yeah, I'm fucking with you.
That segment was so fire. See, this is what they should have been doing with Braun this whole time. It worked back with the Roman. I don't know why they stopped doing it. Keep doing it. It's just chaos.
I mean, Bronson Reed is the one that threw him, but I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying in general, like the way they had just Braun and Bronson, both of them honestly both kind of
Oh,
needed
just
this.
fight. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
just break
Bronson Reed needed this
stuff.
a lot.
You know what's crazy about Bronson Reed? No matter what he does, that man's been on TV every week since like June. When his music hits, crickets.
Bronson Reed.
Every week.
I mean, I
When
I get.
the music hits, cricket. You can't. Nobody gives a not till he does that tsunami. Nobody cares.
Hey, I mean, he got him at some. He gets him at some point. But
Chop chop tsunami boy. They tell him when he comes out.
chop tsunami boy, it's hilarious.
They tell him.
Uh, um,
You know what we here for.
yeah, they do give the we here for a nigga get to it type shit. Um, I uh I think that as long as Bronson Reed gets him at some point, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm just saying, it's been since like June, bro. Niggas
Hey
don't
man,
care.
they they
I
they
hope this does it. I hope this does it
they
for
care
for
they
both.
care they care at some point
My man put
eventually.
another man through a car next week. Cricket dog.
That
No
is
one
kind of
cares.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Fucking hey man, that segment was fire, bro. Niggas, if y'all
Imagine,
know,
imagine Stone Cold came out on the beer truck that
and no,
week, and the next week nobody gave a fuck. Well, okay.
honestly, that's the type of shit that would happen today.
You know, crazy. It
Oh,
really in both companies, niggas really wouldn't care in like a week.
yeah, and niggas always trying to get themselves over on these fucking shows, bro. Especially NXT. Fucking hate Full Sail. Get them out of there.
It's not Full Sail, but I feel you. Get him out of there. I can't wait for those two shows outside of the
Yeah, the
PC.
PC, whatever. Um, okay. What's
Speaking of
next?
PC,
Oh, yes.
um, Motor City Machine Guns. It's unofficially official at this point. Um, WWE themselves have not said they have signed with NXT, but everybody else has said they've signed with NXT. Um,
I think they signed with NXT.
and it should be imminent. We've heard rumors for a while now. They were in talks with AEW at one point, but I guess the plans fell through. Um, yeah, they're coming to NXT. I think it's going to be really exciting. I hope this means they put more of a focus on the tag division. Um,
They
'Cause I
got
feel
to.
like they have to, because honestly, keep it a stack after Fraxium versus A Town Down Under. I don't know who else they're gonna like. They're wrestling main roster guys at this point. They have nobody. They have nobody to wrestle down there.
I don't even want to see them wrestle A Town down under. Like, so,
They wrestling Street Profits. They wrestling TNA guys. Like they have nobody to fight.
it's fucking wrestling anybody. Um, yeah, no, I need them to do something else soon. Um, and then also I need I feel like you know what? I feel like what's really missing and what really makes it seem like they really don't care about the tag division right now is that we haven't got a Dusty Cup yet.
When do they usually do it?
I think last year it was done around February. Like we're almost like at the end of the year and it hasn't been done.
Has there not been one this year?
Mm-mm.
You sure? No, was the one there was no 2024 Dusty Cup?
I'm like almost fucking certain that it never happened.
Maybe they're saving it for the main roster. I feel like that's a Triple H thing, not like a Shawn Michaels thing. I don't
Maybe
know. Let me see something.
Dusty Cup Classic.
They did do Dusty this year.
Oh shit, they did.
War Dogs won, right?
I think Wolf Dogs.
Wolf Dog, my fault. War Dogs is a Bullet Club. No, Trick Mellow Gang. No, wait, no, they were in the
No,
finals.
it was Braun and oh man,
Yeah,
that feels like forever ago.
it was forever ago.
Yeah, it was forever ago.
Jesus Christ. For all four
Yeah,
of those guys right now.
I don't remember this shit at all. I mean,
No, Wolf Dog definitely won that match, right?
yeah,
And then they won tag titles like right after.
yeah, yeah. Nathan and Fraxium was in the shit. I don't know, man. They need to do something, and hopefully soon.
Yeah, I feel like this tag division is very lacking. I talk about it all the time on all the brands.
AEW is supposed to be the savior, bro. They're supposed to be the ones that really care, bro.
They're the bad too. Shit, Raw,
Yeah.
SmackDown, Collision, TNA. I don't know, maybe TNA. Who tag team champion the TNA right now?
Why
The
would you ask
system?
me that?
The system?
I don't know who the fuck is the system, bro. I don't watch no TNA, man.
It's fucking Kurt Hawkins and Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, man, I'm not watching that shit, man. Come on. Don't ask me about no TNA stuff, bro. Shit, I'd be mad they be on this show. Um, yeah, I don't know. That yeah, hopefully more to see machine guns come in, do their thing because the tag division is very boring right now. So
Yeah.
let's get this shit cracking. Anything else that's on the news?
No, that was pretty much it. Want to talk about Puff Daddy? If not, we can talk wrestling.
I'll just say this. I'll just say this. I'll just say this. Hosting an event called the Freak Off is crazy.
You
Actually, I
know,
have more to
look,
say.
go ahead.
Having an event called the Freak Off is crazy. One, let's say he used videos from the Freak Off to like exploit people or like backlash or whatever. But if you came up to me and said, "Hey, Cyrus, you trying to go to Diddy's Freak Off? I'm going to kill you."
But he drugged them though.
But like the first time, like I feel like you don't get drugged until like it's the second time you get there.
I don't think he
Like I
invites
feel
you to the free call. He invites you to the party, and then the free call comes after the party, and then you just like at the free call, be like, "Oh shit, I'm here. I didn't even realize it. I'm partying so hard," and that's how he gets you.
that's kind of crazy. Uh,
Because in theory,
I
if
don't like
everything's consensual, there's nothing wrong. I mean, nothing wrong with a free call. If y'all want to get freaky and everybody consenting, that's fine. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Do your
but, but,
thing.
but putting shit in my drink to get into the freak
Yeah,
off is
then you're
crazy.
bugging. You're bugging out. Now you're bugging out. Then blackmailing. That's some like street level Batman villain type shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
No, it's
when
not.
people
That's some euphoria shit.
when
It's some
people when
childish.
that's some Nate Jacob shit.
Yeah, it's
But
some Nate
like,
Jacobs shit.
but like, people are like, why no one's spoken up or this and that. I'm like, bro, that
Come on.
man blew up Kid Cudi's car just for talking to Cassie. That's some like that's some Joker shit. you
Yeah,
know what I
that's not
mean? Like,
crazy. Like he blew up another
yes,
car.
people. I'm not saying a word. You about to kill me? That could have been me. Cassie's from where I live at. You know what I mean? What if I was talking to Cassie? He's seen it. That could have been me.
I don't
I
think you'd
see.
be
I
talking to
seen her.
Cassie. I
Actually,
think
I
you'd be all
seen
right.
her. I saw her around a couple of times. I saw her at the Sailfest joint. You don't know about that, but we had a thing called Sailfest out here, and she's
That
from out
probably
here. So
that could have
I
been
saw
your
her out
last
there.
day, nigga.
That could have been our last day, bro. He was in New London a couple of times. Like people said they saw him out there. So I'm just saying, it's a small town. What if they saw me? Could have been
I'm
me. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying not to laugh about it too much, but um,
But no, in all seriousness, it's terrible stuff. I everything. I don't. Yeah,
try not
just
to laugh.
the more we hear, anytime I hear someone get arrested for racketeering, I know you're wilding.
Yeah, racketeering is kind of a crazy
If
crime.
if you're racketeering, you're wilding. You're doing a lot.
You know what's crazy?
Trafficking's already crazy. 1,000 bottles of lube, thousand bottles of anything is crazy.
That and the guns.
You got scratched off, bro. You are a billionaire. Why are you got? What are you doing? What
You you
I feel
you
you
know
don't need to
what?
do all that.
Yeah, you remember in The Wire where Stringer trying to go straight and they was like having niggas holding grenades and shit like that. Diddy just did it for the love of the game, bro. He
You
really
did it
just
for the love
loves
of the
violence.
game.
He just loves violence, bro.
That man
He
was
just
just
is,
violent. I think it's just a real sick dude, man. It's like,
do you do
bro,
do you remember that report where Diddy thought that he knew Suge Knight's location and that he rode out with niggas? You remember that?
I don't remember that. No,
Yeah, that's the type of shit he on. That nigga's insane.
he moving crazy. I can't believe it lasted this long, especially a black man. You know what I mean?
They was building that case.
This on some Epstein shit. That's the crazy part about the case too. It goes back to like 2008. So anything before 2008 was like, I guess not that big of a deal. Or I don't know what the hell. Like I don't understand that part. Or
Mhm.
like that's when the racketeering started. So in their eyes, like before that, he was a regular like straight up businessman. And then after 2008, Bad Boy was no longer that. It was like it was a front to get the freak offs off. You know what I mean? Like
Um,
that's Bad Boy's legacy going forward. It was the freak off company.
that's kind of crazy. Um, I think it was mentioned in the chat. I'm not gonna mention which one, but Diddy doing all this, and it was just like, why not just start a company where you can like do this, like without all the other shit attached, you know? Maybe a
Because
collaboration with the hub, or Naughty America,
it's not even
some shit
about that.
like that.
It's about the power and just kind of it's the whole power dynamic thing and just it's just a mess. He's just a sick person. I think shit got to his head. He thought he was invincible. He would definitely try to sneak off too. And if you see the
Oh,
report, they were like, "We're gonna arrest him on Monday. I mean, we're gonna arrest him on Wednesday. We're arresting him on
mhm.
Tuesday because this thing was about to leave.
Yeah, then they
He about
what
to
is
pull a
it?
Russell Simmons and go to Bali."
The BDC go to fill it in the air. Yeah, he pulled up to the airport.
He said,
In the air. Yeah, and he's
He
like,
definitely tried to pull a Russell Simmons on him. They're like, nah, dog, you ain't getting away.
I mean, that's for the best, honestly. Don't let
It's
that nigga
crazy.
get
But
away.
yeah, man, I think it's just crazy. And then next week the Vince doc comes out. Just a lot of just real sickos out here, man. Real sickos. Hope he gets what he deserves. Vince
I
too.
mean, Diddy for sure going to jail.
They let him out. He said, "You ain't get no bail.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry
You
about that.
yeah.
That nigga's cooked. Um, Vince gonna get his. They just, they doing the same shit with Diddy. Like, just build that case. Just try to build as much evidence as possible. So
That could be a mess when
that's it.
that trial goes down. I ain't gonna lie to you. That could be a mess, bro.
Appointment viewing, bruh.
Oh my god, that could be. I don't think like internet discourse for me. I've grown tired of a lot of it.
Nothing that
Anything Drake Kendrick related, I've muted all those words. I can't. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm not.
dog. The fact that I still
I
see that
can't.
shit
I
on
can't. I
TikTok
have to get
bothers
it.
me.
No, YouTube. My YouTube recommendations always. I can't get away from it. No matter how much I say I don't want to see it, they will throw some Kendrick content at me, or Drake content, or Drake and Kendrick content. I can't avoid it. I'm trying so hard.
It just won't stop.
It won't stop.
Um,
They want me to talk about it. I don't care about the Super Bowl performance. Who cares? I had to mute Little Wayne. I love Little Wayne. I had to mute his name too.
yeah, I did. I had to mute Lean too, which I was just like, I like Wayne.
I love Wayne. I don't want to mute him. I have no choice.
Niggas stream, I'm not gonna get into it.
We're not
But
gonna do it. Want to talk about?
wrestling, not really.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about AEW. Um, oh, excuse me. First things first. To open the show, we got Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy stinking it up. How'd you feel about the match?
Um, I don't even know, bro. I mean, it's Jericho match. It should win like 20 minutes.
That shit did go dumb long.
I don't know who this is for. I hope the feud's
Excalibur,
over.
like, constantly just being like, "Oh, we're rehashing this feud from
But
blah
like,
blah blah."
who asked for that?
Yeah,
Nobody asked for that.
I was like, this feud is very like minuscule in like the identity of AEW, or just like
Last week
what
I
we did to get here.
complained. Last week I complained that the conglomeration ain't doing nothing, and I got what I asked for. Because now they're doing something. The feud with
Just
the
don't
learning
like it.
tree. I can't win. Um, Shout out to Orange Cassidy for wrestling his 50th TV match this year. Nobody's even close to him as far as matches this year. That's actually insane. I think 50 might be the record since I've done the spreadsheets. 50 is nuts.
It's funny because I don't even think
The
I've
year
seen 50 of those matches.
the year's not even over yet. He only got a match a week. The second next person is at 39.
He really working, bro. He getting
They're
his
working
money's
him
worth.
to they are not playing. He definitely getting he better ask for a bag. I don't know how much more he got on his contract, or if he already had a new one, he need to 40s, ain't he? He gotta be in his 40s.
He was wrestling like he was 28 out there. What?
Man.
I
I mean, go
mean,
ahead.
he was doing some cool spots and shit like that, but
Oh, he is 40. He's 40 years old.
on that. Um, yeah, no, this match is like really long. I do not. What I'm noticing now that AEW is trying to do, like they're really trying to like do the CM Punk Drew McIntyre thing with like the inanimate objects, and it's just like you can't do this.
I don't think AEW. I think that's a Jericho thing. Jericho likes to do that.
Well, what is it? Swerve just tried to do it earlier. Well, Swerve and Heyman tried to do it with the house. Jericho's doing his thing, and I'm just like, y'all can't do it. Like y'all don't have the facilities for this. Stop doing this. Stop trying. Like like seriously, y'all don't have the facilities for this. I don't know why y'all doing this. Like, I don't think that nobody gives a fuck about the jacket. Nobody gives a fuck about the car. Nobody gives a fuck about that picture frame that apparently is in Orange Cassidy's. Like, I doubt he really carried that shit around. You know, like,
If he does,
and if he does, you know what you want to do?
he
Show us
misses his
that.
friends.
Show us that. Show us that.
They did.
Like, show, but like prior to like, just don't do it when it's like convenient. Like, build up to it. You're just like, oh, one day he's pulling out the photo frame, and then next day, or like same night, he get cracked over the head with it.
Yeah.
Like, you have to build to these things, and like they're trying to rush it so bad. Um, yeah, I don't know who this for. This shit stinks. I'm tired, Grandpa. Um, Anything else happened in this match?
I don't really remember. Yeah, nothing. I mean, it was a standard Orange Cassidy Chris Jericho match. Conglomeration and the Lightning Tree both got involved. So, there might be some kind of 6 man or something later on. Maybe on like Collision this week or something. Or next week.
That get you excited,
Some
bro?
some for
Can't
Mark Briscoe and Kyle O'Reilly to do.
can't
They
can't
really
wait,
got,
brother.
yo, I'm telling you, them, Beast Mortos, um, like it just seems like he really wants them on the show, but just doesn't know what to do with them.
Bad booker, bro.
Could they be on the shows? They be wrestling. FTR, I put FTR in there too. They don't know do it. He didn't do FTR either. They're just kind of there.
They lost all this. They lost to the
They
Bucks already.
lost
What
that.
more? What more can you do with them?
And ain't much else you can do at this point.
I think what they're really gonna do is have them feud with the Outrunners or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's coming really soon
They can carry them some decent matches, I guess.
for the folks that care.
Yeah, and people care about the Outrunners.
I'm sure they do, man. I'm sure they do.
Getting over in an organic way.
Hmm.
What's next?
We got the main event. We're just gonna get into it. Um, the Elite versus the Don Callis family.
And Will Ospreay.
Um, that nigga's part of the family. He not
He's not
fooling
part
me.
of the family.
That nigga not fooling me. That nigga part of the family. Um, the beef between Osprey and Takeshita. Can you enlighten that for me? Like, what is Takeshita's problem?
He wants that title. I think that's it. I think it's kind of the gist of it. I don't think there's anything further than that. I think he just wants that title.
Sorry. Well,
No
good
deeper
luck.
plot.
Yeah, there was no deeper plot. It didn't really, uh, you know, it didn't matter in the match where they were just like kind of just being dicks to each other, like back and forth and shit like that. But like they still got the win in the end, which was surprising-ish to me. Um,
Why? Well, Osprey wins everything. He doesn't lose.
yeah, yeah, I was just surprised that like EVP Sidus can't triumph over Will Ospreay.
Not the Bucks. No, they don't matter.
They don't, but they are tag champs, and that confuses me.
I'd be forgetting the tag champs.
Yeah,
Who's the
because
worst tag team champions? Them or Finn and JD.
uh them because at least Judgment Day adds to the show.
I mean, Young Bucks add to the show, just shit we don't like. They're on the show.
That's no good. Yeah, no. Them niggas stink, bro. So can't say they provided much for the show. Um, Anything else on the match? I just thought this was just like another one of those AEW matches that just go dumb long.
6-man tag. Everybody got their stuff in. It wasn't bad. It was definitely an enjoyable match. Got a lot of the vintage Young Buck spots. Kyle Fletcher was out there doing his thing. Takeshita doing his thing. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, besides that, no real storyline advancement besides Kyle Fletcher getting the pin over Matt, one of the Bucks. So
Mm-hmm.
I can see a tag team title match possibly. Did Osprey have a match at Grand Slam? Am I
Yeah,
bugging?
the tag match with the
Oh,
Bucks.
he had the match with Ricochet at
No,
Grand Slam.
that's the fifth
Oh no,
anniversary,
that
right?
that's the 5th anniversary. You're right. Okay. So yeah,
He's gonna be wrestling the Bucks.
bro, that nigga got like 20 matches lined up. Jesus Christ. So
Shit, if you pay the nigga that much,
they could have I honestly I
put
said
that nigga to work.
give the tag titles Osprey and I don't think the Bucks need those tag titles at all. So yeah, go ahead and take it off. That's fine. We know Osprey can work every show, so it's not like
It don't
it's a
bother me.
weird. I don't know.
Just give it to the
It's
nigga.
weird because like Osprey's like Brian Daniels is the new champion, but Osprey's like the guy on the show.
Because they gave it to him. They gave it to Brian with his neck hanging off the fucking bone.
Ay, ay.
Niggas is fucking stupid, yo.
It's fine.
Like, and then I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Um, but barring the what is it, the technical difficulties that happen on the show, like they're showing like the video package for Nigel and Danielson, and then they just like if we're making no promises, it's if Brian Daniels shows up, and I'm just like, so you're not having a fucking video package for this program if it's not happening. Like
Well, in kayfabe,
I just
not it
who
was Nigel was the one who made the promo the video. Like Nigel was the one who had it make on Collision because like it was from his narration.
yeah, I'm just like
They
who
didn't really
y'all niggas
specify that on Dynamite, but
who y'all niggas fooling, man? Like the match is gonna happen.
yeah, they tried to kind of fix it on Collision a little bit. I think it's interesting that neither guy was on the show. Because Grand Slam is next week, right? Am I bugging?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, neither
Show
guy. I
is.
thought neither guy being on the show that you couldn't get Nigel out there. Where was he at? You know what I mean? I don't know. I know he worked there. He gonna be on Rampage. So I didn't understand that. But besides that, I still don't understand for. Like you can
And
give us you can give us the video package and everything. And I love those, like I said before, I love those matches, but like mostly I generally don't think 80% of your fan base cares about this because 80% of them never seen Nitro wrestle because he hasn't wrestled in like 15 years.
for the real wrestling fans, bro.
I just feel like Brian Moxley or Brian Darby would have been the better match for the show like this, in my opinion. Your bigger stars,
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Like I like
but now
kind
but
of
now it
agree.
won't but like instead you have him wrestling the color commentator. I don't know, like I said, I don't know. It's like, yo, like I said last week, bro. Like imagine Rikishi hit Stone Cold with the car. He comes back at No Mercy. He's like, yo, I'm gonna fight Rikishi, but let me go fight Jerry Lawler first. Like, like what? What do you mean? I don't know. It's blowing my mind. I don't get it. But the match is happening, so I'm not gonna. I mean, there's no point in sitting here complaining about it. I'm sure the match will be good. I think. I think Brian good. I think they wrestle each other enough.
I think it's very funny.
I think they wrestle each other enough times that they probably just kind of got it. If anything, I'm just going to see how in shape Nigel is
Oh,
and how hard he's been training.
he looks in shape. That was never really the issue. This was
I mean,
all
I
on
mean, like
his brain.
I'm like race shape. Well, yeah, I think he just tweeted. He tweeted earlier this week. He said the reason I stopped wrestling wasn't because of any injury. Let me find the exact tweet.
That's Captain
Oh,
Media shit.
Hopefully, he didn't like block me. Wrestlers be blocking me. I don't understand why. I don't
Because
even
you
be
call
talking crazy on. I don't be talking crazy on here.
because you
What is
called
it?
that
I want
nigga a
to.
color commentator, bro. That's his
He's a
life. Who
color
you talking about,
commentator.
nigga?
That's what he is. Can I find the damn tweet? I can't. I swore I saw it yesterday.
Also, I think it's Cap anyway. I don't believe him.
I I genuinely remember him saying like years ago, like he's good to go, like he could wrestle, and there were no injury problems or
I don't believe
hepatitis
that.
or anything like that. But
Wait,
like I swore I
hepatitis?
remember him. And was that the reason why he thought WWE wouldn't let him wrestle?
I don't remember nothing about no hepatitis, bro.
Am I tweaking?
I don't know.
Either way, some shit like that. I can't find a tweet, but I think he's good to go.
All right. Well, go out there and wrestle, bro. I can't say that I'm like too excited
Exactly. You
about
know,
this.
this is a perfect example. You didn't watch that stuff, so you like, or you did, maybe you did, but it was
I
I,
know it happens.
yeah, but
I
like
know that
if
it
you weren't
happened and shit like
there,
that. Like
like it's not gonna hit you the same. Like for someone like me or like a Meltzer or somebody who's my age who grew up on that mid 2000s ROH, that like 2006 ROH probably like peak ROH. You know what I mean? So
mhm,
like probably like as big as it was gonna be. So yeah, for us, but there was only so many. Even back then, there was only so many of us that were like regularly watching Ring of Honor at the time. So I don't know, man. I'm a little confused for who it's for, but I'm just be positive about it. I'm gonna look forward to it. It's two of my favorite wrestlers going at it, two of my favorite matchups. So booking aside, I'm looking forward to it.
mhm. Um, so that's cool. That's cool. Oh, what else we got? Moxley speaks. And when I mean speaks, I mean does a hate crime against a private party. I do want to just dial back a little bit because there's like three BCC segments that happen before we get here.
They start the show.
Yeah. So you get BCC saying, "Hey man, Willa Yuta, where the hell you at? We got work to do."
Oh, I should preface this by saying on Saturday, Willie Yuta had a match. He was very
Mm,
distraught and against Anthony Henry. And it
hmm
almost cost him the match, and then he fired up just like Brian Danielson did. So um
Lame ass nigga
they're,
passing the
doing,
torch.
they're doing something with him. I actually liked the match for a change. So it actually told I thought a decent story. It was basically a Brian Danielson match, which is probably why I liked it so much. But it was literally like the complete full on blueprint, even like the same comeback and everything. So I think that's the reason I liked it so much. But yeah, so they're doing
hmm
something where it seems Willie is very remorseful about his actions. Um, and it leads on into Dynamite, where obviously John and Claudio and Marina are kind of like, we don't give a fuck. We're ruthless killers. You know what I mean?
Grr.
We're at Bermuda. I mean,
Um,
pussy.
yeah, stop being pussy, go out there and get your ass whooped. Um, yeah, so like Juan said, that happens. And then later on, you see Willie Yuta on the show, and then he is, the only thing I would describe it is, distraught, forgetful. He just forgets his belt at a random spot. Um,
Forgot what show was gonna happen. He was like, "Yo, I'm about to be at Grand Slam."
yeah.
And he's like, "Nah." Oh, he said Wrestle Dream, and you're like, "Nah,
Yeah,
dog,
he said
Grand
Wrestle
Slam, bro."
Dream, and then Alex Marvez is like, nigga, wrong pay-per-view, fought nigga.
Dumbass,
Oh,
dummy,
no, I ain't fought nigga.
idiot.
Yeah, I was just like that caught me off guard. I was just like, damn, my nigga, you corrected him so damn quick. He didn't even catch it. He couldn't catch himself stumble. Shit. Um, yeah, so that's gonna happen. And then, we have where we are now.
Well, Claudio said there's an open challenge for the trios title, um, which uh, which
Private
What the
Party
boy's
accepts.
name? Private Party. I couldn't think of the damn name. Private Party accepts. I thought they were pretty good. I actually thought it was a good promo from them.
I think it's fine. The only thing I have a problem with is that I think it happened out of order. Um, because I think the Private Party one should have went first. Like the Private Party.
Well, they had to lay the open challenge first.
I thought they I thought it was all like already a thing. Actually, so I would just say that I think the Willie Yuta thing should have been last. Like it should have been Claudio issuing the open challenge and then Private Party being like, we accept. And then you have Willie Yuta being like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work.
Was that the order?
Mm-mm. Private Party went last. It's
Okay.
just minor things I think that would have made the show flow a little better.
Oh, okay.
Uh
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't really have any like real thoughts on this whole thing because I think the match is gonna stink anyway. And then also I don't think this match is gonna be like believable because later on the show BCC comes out and then Private
Yeah.
Party
I don't,
tries to jump them.
I don't think the match is happening
Yeah.
after that.
Private Party tried to like jump Moxley and them, and Moxley no sold him, like just giving him forearms. And I was just like,
Get off me.
talk about a burial, bro. Laid that nigga to rest, bro. I thought that was so embarrassing, bro.
So it seems like Moxley is targeting guys who've been there from the jump, from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Uh,
if Chuck Taylor was still available, it would have been him next, probably.
what is it? Moxley said something that was really funny. He told like Private Party, like, y'all been here 5 years and y'all ain't did shit. And I was just
Yeah,
like, hey man, just beat up the whole locker room because there's a lot of
that
niggas like
I
that.
think I think that's what he's gonna do. I genuinely think that's what the gimmick is. Hey, y'all
Like
niggas suck. Lock in. That's what.
Kid Sabian, you put that fucking box over your head for over a year, nobody noticed. Come get his ass whooping, bro.
Feel me?
Um, shit, who else was there from the beginning and ain't getting better? Britt Baker, come on down. Um, damn, I can't even think. I can't even think about a lot of the day ones. A lot of them are just not around.
Trying to think. Dark Order. Dark Order wasn't day one. They were close enough.
Yeah,
No, they
Dark
were
Order
day
just
one.
couldn't.
They
Yeah,
debuted at all in, right? The first one? I mean all out, the first one?
I don't know when they debuted, but they do need their ass beat regardless.
They were day one
I
guys.
they gave AEW their first embarrassing moment. You remember?
They gave them their first booking decision where I was like, what the they were like, oh, it's a Dark Order. And we're like, huh? Okay, who are these guys? Like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, no,
Uh oh no,
they
the
embarrassed the
first
shit
thing
out
he
of
did.
AEW.
Do you remember the first surprise in the first episode of Dynamite was?
The first surprise on the
Do you
first
remember how the
episode.
show finished?
Hold on, I knew it. I know it ended in a brawl. It
Do
wasn't.
you
It
remember who
wasn't
came
Moxley.
out? No. He came out. That was Double or Nothing.
Oh, he came out at the pay per view. Okay.
The first ever episode of Dynamite. The surprise debut with Jake Hager. Off the rip.
Oh,
The show ended with Jake Hager standing tall.
I wish you didn't remind me of that, man. Yeah,
Man.
the fact that the show got renewed is fucking crazy to me.
I miss those Dynamite days. Give me those back. I'll take those back any day. Compared to what we got now, please.
Uh,
Please. No, I will absolutely take this current, I mean, the old iteration of Dynamite over this. Bro, I tweeted this earlier. You go. Even the energy and the energy in the crowd don't even feel the same no more, man.
because it's like
It don't
because
feel the same.
it has 1/4 of the people that was there.
That too. But even this week, like the building they did it in was like I think it's a smaller building. It's fake Mohegan Sun, so it's a smaller building. Off rip, it was mostly filled, and it still didn't feel like it didn't have that energy. even in a small room like NXT, certain times you'll have that energy. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
People seem excited to be there. Like I feel like niggas ain't even excited to be at that Dynamite no more.
I don't know what to say, man. I wouldn't be excited to be in that bitch neither. That's just me.
But anyway, back to Moxley. Yeah, I'm not ready to say hashtag racial angle yet, but
Oh, I definitely am.
we're towing a fine line.
This wasn't American History X. Let me
It's
know,
a, it's
bro.
a, it's a, it's a fine line. Let's be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm
Need,
saying
need, need.
Gunther got in trouble for much less on the
Yeah, what is
internet.
it?
Gunther got a lot of smoke for having
My,
the name Gunther, just for being German or German adjacent.
having that lineage, which I'm just
What
like, hey man, a
you want
lot
to
of
do?
niggas have that lineage, bro.
They found the two most generic German names they can think of. It just so happened to be some random ass Nazi. Like, bro, you can pick any name. You go and find a Nazi if you look hard enough.
Hey man, niggas don't want to hear that for real. But what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna call Richard Angle on Neo Moxley, bro. I'm not liking this shit at all. What
Neo
what
Mox is nuts.
what did he say before he smashed his hand, bro? He said something about a revolution or some shit. Come on now,
Man, skinhead era.
you feel
Nigga
me?
having a racist face at 40. What are you doing? Yeah, yeah. When I saw white people tweeting about how they had a racist page in high school, like a TikToks and stuff, I was like, yeah, what are y'all talking about? What do you mean you had a racist
Yeah,
phase?
yeah,
What is that?
like that shit normal, bro.
I remember my racist phase when I was 17 to 20. What do you mean? That's a thing? My racist phase is insane. That's
I
Moxley, except he's 40.
yeah, I think like hashtag my racist phase is just just your super edgy era.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, the Moxley shit got me like I'm clutching my pearls, bro.
I'm looking at him a little funny. I'm like, what's going on over here, man? Is there a deeper meaning I'm missing? Is there a deeper plot?
Yeah.
Mox.
There's for sure a deeper plot, and then we just gotta act like it's not there. We just gotta let it slide. Because if you're not with AEW, you're against them. Rhetoric sound familiar?
Hmm. I
I'm
don't know.
just I'm just saying. But yeah, I thought the segment was weird.
I wonder who's going to accept the open challenge. So I'm assuming it's not going to be Private Party and Commander.
Yeah, who do you think is gonna be?
I don't know. Fucking. I don't know. Anthony Henry and his cousin Beef, and somebody else probably.
His cousin who?
Beef. That's what I said. Yeah, I think of Beef. Him and he had a match for Roderick Strong shit in like 10 minutes. I was like, I guess he's like a Ring of Honor guy. The big boy named Beef.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh Tell me less about Collision.
that was
Um,
pretty much it.
I don't want to hear nothing more about that. And then what is it? Oh, excuse me. Um, Heyman Page also got some thing going on. Heyman Page speaks, and he is going to beat up anybody that ever supported, uh, that has ever supported Swerve, and I think that's very funny.
I respect that. Hope he beats up them boys, them podcast boys. You feel me?
I hope so too. Um, yeah, so that's happening. I think that I don't have much to say about that. I just think that's just very funny. Like he's
I'm ready for the Jarrett match.
like he beat up he already beat his like this is where I'm you remember when they like beat Swerve and then I guess he was like wrestling somebody beat Swerve and then they were just like okay I'm gonna go beat up what's his face
Nana.
no Brian Cage and I was just like you're hustling backwards bro.
He knew
I
Brian Cage wasn't no real threat.
Yeah, we all know that, but I'm just like, I just think that's so funny. Like, this is really backwards shit. Um, you probably should have beat everybody ass on the way up. You feel me? And they'd be like, okay, you're a real menace to society, and then you burn that nigga house down. Yeah, this shit
I
getting
mean, he
out of
kind of was.
control.
He kind of was. He been beating up Jeff Jarrett for like 3 months, whooping his ass.
Yeah, he beating on this old nigga ass. I don't know why Jeff Jarrett coming out here talking all that shit for.
I
Uh,
actually think that match will be good. I'm actually looking forward to that.
you make me sick sometimes.
Well, I think I mean, Jarrett's an old school dude. I think he can have a nice old school match, probably like a no DQ type shit, like a street fight. So you don't have to do as much. I think he'll take a crazy bump, like one,
He
probably
ain't got no
bleed,
choice for real. Because if you don't take a
probably
crazy bump,
bleed.
if you don't take a crazy bump, the AEW fans don't care. So that's gonna be the only shit that really get this match over or that match over. But yeah, so is it gonna be Hangman Page, Jeff Jarrett, Grand Slam, or because
I
I
don't think
pulled
they
up the
announced anything. I don't think they announced anything yet, but I'm assuming probably yeah, Grand Slam.
because I pulled up the Grand Slam card earlier and it didn't have I don't think it wasn't updated.
It was. I don't think it's been announced yet.
Okay. Well, surely it'll be announced tomorrow. Uh that's it for our major topics. Another topic we got Mariah May, Serena Deeb defeating Queen Aminata and Yuki Sakazaki. Match was cool, I guess. I got no problem with
Uh,
Yuka, I think.
I add some deeper lore, some more collision lore for you. Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata are having some kind of weird feud. We're like trying to like outdo each other, I guess, like outbest each other or something. But it ends up with Serena Deeb kind of just like jumping Queen Aminata. Mariah May and Yuka Sakazaki had a really weird promo. Some people thought it was a little
I
racial.
I saw that they were just like, "Hi, I'm Yuka," and then that's the kind of all she said. And then
Yeah, and then like Mariah was like straight up talking shit on her, and then Yuka's like, okay, bye. And then I was like, that's it.
I mean, what more do you want her to say, brush you?
I don't know. People thought it was kind of racial. I didn't really get that vibe because I just felt like that's kind of just Yuka's character. She's just goofy.
Or it's
It
just
was
like
like silly.
maybe, yeah, maybe there's just a language barrier and they're working with just what they got. Like that's,
That too. I don't know. I don't
I
know
don't think
the
it's more
extent
than
of.
anything.
I don't know the extent of Yuka's English. So
I think
yeah,
you saw the extent of it in that promo, bro.
it felt kind of like the little online discourse I saw about that felt kind of in bad faith. I didn't get racial angle from that at all. Um, but Jay, look at me, Mariah May versus Yuka Sakazaki. I will say I'm a little disappointed in kind of what they got Mariah May doing right now. It feels kind of you came off a big angle. Tony Storm was probably your best women's champion ever. It kind of just feels kind of, all right, back to status quo. I feel like he's more featured on Collision than Dynamite these days. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, Mercedes wasn't on the show.
Mercedes chilling.
You know,
She can
she's
take a
bored.
couple weeks off. That's fine. After staking up 2 pay-per-views in a row, you can take a couple weeks off.
You think her feelings were hurt over the Megan Thee Stallion stuff?
Possibly.
Um,
Could be
that's probably why she was
grieving the loss of the deal.
grieving. No, grieving. What is it? No match with Megan Thee Stallion.
This is my thing though. Why would that? How would that stop Meg? Like if she had the SmackDown thing, who said she can't wrestle on AEW if she wanted to? Who made that rule?
Hey man, you're making too much sense, brother. Stop that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Um,
I don't.
yeah, no, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But you know how to admit it. But yeah, I think just like a few weeks ago, or like I think just like about a month now, honestly. We said, hey man, what it like we'll see what this Mariah May character is gonna be once she's away from Tony Storm. And then what's the character? Absolutely fucking nothing.
It
Mina's
just
coming
feels like
soon.
Tony Storm Jr. Mina's coming. Let's really talk about it. You know what I mean?
That's what we're really here for.
It was really all about. Big Mina.
Oh,
She was
yeah,
shaking
no,
him
I
for me
know.
in the promo too.
That's crazy.
She
Um,
said, I know what Quan likes. Got to get the people what they want. Is that what Excalibur says?
I know what Quan likes.
Got to get the people what they want.
Sorry, the gotta give a Quan was is fucking hilarious to me.
You feel me?
um, so yeah, I don't know. The Storms, Tony Storm is just like what I mean. Mariah May. um, it's just kind of just floating in the water right now. Like it just is what it is.
But if Mina's going to be involved, it's going to pick up, I guess. I'd hope. They have good chemistry, so
I
it could be
mean,
something.
do they?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, what is the basis of this chemistry?
They've known each other for a long time.
I just want to know if they had a match
They
on like
had they
Dynamite or
have
some shit that I
history.
miss.
I mean, they had just have history in general.
Oh,
They
okay.
be they be kissing. You know what I mean?
I knew it was gonna get there.
They well, I mean
Honestly,
that's a,
I just wanted it to get there. I knew it
that's
was
the
gonna get there.
base.
I
That's
just
because
wanted
they
it.
be kissing. What do you want me to say?
I just wanted it to get there.
They keep telling us they be kissing. We be smooching.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me because that's what they showed me on the TV screen.
I, I I just wanted to know what the basis of their chemistry
They
is.
have prior history.
I know they have prior history, but like in ring chemistry is what
Wrestling
I was
love.
asking about.
We don't even know it can be a match. It's just a says
It's
she's gonna
gonna be.
celebrate her thing. How you know
I think it's gonna be a match.
she might be teaming with the Mariah. We don't know anything.
It's gonna be the match. Like I think in the promo it was kind of heavy handed. It was just like you kind of like changed up, but I'll be there for you. And then
I'd like to imagine they wrestle each other plenty of times on Stardom. I'm not the Stardom expert,
honestly, I couldn't tell you different.
but if I had to guess, I'm assuming they have some kind of in ring chemistry.
Now, what if I told like, all right, let's say they do have history, right?
Yeah,
Right. What if I told you that match wasn't good? What would you say?
I hope it got a little better. I hope they've improved since then. That's what I would say.
Okay.
What you want me to say?
I just wanted to ask.
We can't deal in hypothetical, Cyrus. I mean, we
Yeah.
can, but
I mean, I was cool with agreeing with you and shit, but um, what do we got? And then we got Ricochet versus Beast Mordos.
big Mordos.
He cool, I guess.
I'm fucking with him. They gotta find something to do. The problem with Mordos is that he doesn't speak.
Oh, so
He
he's
just
just like
grunt.
Ricochet.
He just grunts. No, Ricochet speaks. People were really feeling that promo. I didn't think it was
I
any
thought it was
different
a
than
good
any
promo.
promo. I didn't think it was any different than a promo he would cut in WWE. To be honest with you,
I thought it was a little more. I just think this was like a longer promo. That's why people were
yeah,
just like, "Oh,
he
okay."
got more. Yeah, he got more time for sure. But I feel like
He put
as
some
far
more.
as
He put some bass in his voice.
mm, still hitting with the homie though. He's like homie.
And
Cut that out.
I think he called him little bro.
He called him little bro, but he definitely said homie
Which
in there still too.
yeah, he called him little bro, which I thought was corny, but like it is what it is.
I mean, he's little bro.
I don't know. Ospreay was looking taller than that nigga in the promo, but it is what it is. Um, yeah. That's it. Is there anything else you would like to say about like a match or I got nothing else for AEW. Unless I missed
Um,
something. Did I miss anything? I don't think I
I'm
did.
trying to think of anything we missed. Nah, that's pretty much the gist of AEW Grand Slam is next week. Should be interesting. Do you have to briefly run down the card? What's on there? Do you have it still
Okay.
up?
Yeah, I have it up. We got the Young Bucks versus Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay.
Okay. Um, should be good. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Bucks are probably gonna win that though. I can see Takeshita getting involved or something.
Okay. Um, I I don't think he has to cost Will Ospreay the match to get the match for the whatever belt that he has currently. I'm forgetting which one.
International. I'm just trying to think of a way to have the Bucks win without it really like hurting Osprey too much. Because Osprey really shouldn't be losing at this point.
He sure shouldn't.
Not clean, at least. Unless it's too
Um,
Ricochet.
yeah. I yeah, I probably feel like that's how that's gonna go. Because I don't think it's sorry, I started leaning back. Um I don't think that the tag titles is something that Will Ospreay needs,
Yeah.
like at all.
I feel like this is
Um
more for Kyle anyway. Who I'm
yeah,
still
well,
not sold on. I'm still like, I don't care.
yeah. Well that nigga and they only win because he got Will Ospreay by his side. I'm just like, damn you
One,
a hoe.
because once again, I always say, why do we need Kyle Fletcher if we have Will Ospreay? What difference do like Will Ospreay does everything better?
He's just what is it? He's the Dan to Osprey's Ryu, bruh. Like that nigga ain't really
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, that's a great comparison.
Um also he's like
He is Dan. You're he is Dan.
he lost a
That's
lot.
funny.
He lost a lot to get here.
Yeah, take a lot of L's.
Is that not crazy?
Now he's just losing the bigger name. Before he was just losing, but now he's losing the bigger names. Now it's different.
Like I just think that's so crazy. Like he lost so many matches, and then suddenly he gets this like, please, Osprey, please, man, I need some help, man.
Save me, Osprey.
Yeah, that's for real what he pulled.
Instead of the Drake stimulus, it's the Osprey stimulus. You want the
Yeah,
Meltzer ratings? I got you, big dog. Come fuck with me. I'm gonna get you them stars.
yeah, that's what's gonna feed the families.
I'm gonna get you your first 5-star, dog.
Oh, yeah, bullshit's gonna be 5 stars too.
Oh,
Whatever, man.
give me Bucks and Osprey in the same match? Yeah, 5 stars. Easy.
Yeah, Nelson's already
I,
nutting over this.
I'll be shocked if
Um,
it's anything less than 4.5.
mhm. Okay. Then we got John Moxley versus Darby Allin.
That's crazy. I think Moxley's gonna win that.
Yeah, we heard some things. Um,
Would you hear? I hear nothing.
oh, you're not reading shit. That's why.
I
Uh,
really haven't been in Discord like I should be. I've been
um,
slacking.
Moxley is I Moxley's gonna win this. This is how they're gonna kind of like course correct everything and get AEW kind of on the right track. Honestly, I would not be giving Darby Allin this title either. I think if he still like plans on to climb Mount Everest and shit like that, like I would not be giving him that belt at all.
Well, I would hope if you're giving that title, he wouldn't do some. You tell him like, hey,
He
if I
still
give
wants
you
to
the
do it,
belt, it's your company now. You got to lock in. I can't have you out
but
here doing other shit.
then that makes Tony Khan the bad boss.
Oh well, he already is. I mean, got that man locked down. He got Ricky Stark locked in the basement somewhere. We
Yeah,
ain't seen that. That man ain't been outside in months.
Ricky's black, so they don't care.
Uh,
Um, yeah, that is the word that is on the E streets right now. Is that Moxley is going to win? I'm very curious to see if there's going to be any backlash over this, or people just take it at face value. Because I would not be giving Darby Allin and John Moxley are two like very beloved people to the AEW like fan base, and I don't think that you should be chopping either or at the knee for this shit.
Darby knee's already chopped. Even
Yeah,
for even taking the match in the first place, it still doesn't make any sense, and it made him look dumb.
yeah. He's gonna take this gamble and he's gonna lose, which I can't say is truly unfortunate because this nigga's out of his mind. Um, and then we got Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness. I don't see why you would have Nigel McGuinness win. Also, it's just a singles match. It's not for the AEW title. It's just exit. So this is just an exhibition match that may or may not happen.
Yeah.
And then on the other end, you have Hook versus Roderick Strong for the FTW title.
Still, no one explained to me why anybody wants that championship. No one can
Like,
explain why does he want
uh,
that? What
yeah.
are you gonna do
Also,
with that?
I guess like Roderick Strong lost that one match where he had his foot under the rope. Also, Roderick Strong does like some terrible commentary on the show, which is very forgettable. Um, he sounds like a fucking nerd for real. Um, yeah, I don't know why you would want this title. It's not really, it doesn't add to your lineage or history because it's not, officially recognized by AEW.
It's not officially recognized anywhere. You know what? Nobody. It's not even real. Why are
Yeah.
we fighting for a title? It's not even real. It's like if I just made a title one day and said, "Hey, this is my champ." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you have no affiliation with Taz whatsoever, or Sabu, or
They
anybody else who held it before.
they just want to take it away from Hook because Hook beat me in that match one time and my foot was just under the rope.
And say, for example, Roddy does win it. Then you have Hook fighting for that championship again. When
Exactly.
does he ever move on?
You see,
Get that title out of here.
you remember when Braun Breaker was on Raw and he said, "Man, I did that shit without my family name, nigga. I'm my own nigga. Feel
Mm,
me? I'm really that
mm.
shit." Hook, take notes, fuck nigga. Put your daddy title down, bro. Retire that shit. Try to be your own fucking man, bro. Still doing the same old bullshit he's been doing for like a year now. Zero development. I hope Moxley turn up on that nigga too. Um,
Day one, he close.
he not a day one, but he should be like he should just be like, be your own man, nigga. Um, but I don't know if neo Nazis have a problem with Italians, so I don't know how they get down over there.
Depending on how dark they are. What part of
They
Italy are you from?
he'll only have beef with Taz then. Okay. NXT time. There's nothing else listed for Grand Slam. So moving on. Starting NXT. Well, not starting NXT. What we're gonna talk about first, to be clear. Um, we got Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley defeating Wendy and Rosemary. I
Well,
thought
that's
this
the
match
first
was cool.
topic.
It's the first match on the show.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was. Okay. It was cool. It's fine. I'm not, I
Uh,
don't Rosemary, I don't yeah. Wendy Chu, I don't really care. Lyra, to be honest with you, I don't I don't care about none of these girls. I gotta be honest with you.
not even
I don't
Tatum.
care. No. I don't understand the Tatum Glaze. She hasn't done anything. What has she done?
She's good,
She's she's okay.
likable.
She rarely has matches over like 2 minutes. I will say, I will give her this. I'll give her this. As far as spooky girls go, she's one of the better ones. She's doing much better than Dakota Kai did.
I don't think Dakota Kai ever did the spooky girl thing, but I hear you.
She did do the spooky girl gimmick. That was her last gimmick before she left. It was terrible.
Oh, I thought she was just being mean.
No, she was being weird. She was like talking to herself and shit.
I don't remember that at all.
It sucks.
I didn't know you wasn't feeling Tatum Paxley, bro. This is very
I'm
shocking
not.
to
It's
me.
not that I'm not feeling it. I just don't. I'm not like. There's like six or seven girls I'd rather see on the show than Tatum Paxley,
Mhm.
who I find more interesting.
Okay. Well, I thought this match was good. I thought this is probably the first match involving Wendy Chu or Rosemary that I liked since they came back. I think that I think it's very weird to like get this thing kind of like off the ground. Well, I mean, they just did it with American Made, so it's whatever. Establishing this group and then having them lose, but it is what it is.
I would
Uh,
agree, but yeah, it's about. I mean, it's Rosemary and Wendy Chu. They don't win shit anyway.
yeah, I'm just like whatever. And also, they just did it with a like American Made, so like this isn't out of the ordinary. Um,
It's also a
fin-
bunch of losers.
Something that was out of the ordinary. Um, Hammerstone defeating Tony D'Angelo via count out. So I was in the kitchen just cooking up a sandwich when this match was happening. And I was in the kitchen. I still had my headphones on and shit. And I was just like, I think Tony D'Angelo should lose. I think he should lose this match. I think this will be like a good little story if he loses this match. When I heard he just walked off, that's not how I probably would have like let that happen. But I guess protecting both guys. I guess.
I
But I
don't see
was
how
just
that
like,
protects
oh
Tony. They
shit.
don't protect Tony. Walking out, they don't protect you. What
I
a
mean,
pussy to me.
nah, getting pinned is worse. You de
No,
facto you
I'd
def
rather get pinned than just walk away.
you de
Pin you went out like a
facto
man.
you he said, "Fuck it, man. I'm not even gonna give you the chance, pussy." Um, and then Tony D'Angelo, he gets in this Tony Soprano bag where he like really gets in tune with his emotions, and he was just like, "Man, Obafemi, man, we just can't beat this guy. How do we beat this
So
guy?"
so it's funny because I when first of all, Adriana Rizzo, great promo. I hate that accent though.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it so much, but really good promo. Um, I was like, I've never seen any of the Rocky movies before, but I have a general idea how the Rocky movies work. And when I was watching that, like this feels very Rocky esque. And then someone like clipped like that promo and like a scene from Rocky 3, like exactly. And like it was pretty much the same thing. I was like, oh, it was Rocky. They were really trying to do Rocky. So
It's not Rocky, man. What it really is,
no,
it's the hero's
was
journey.
Rocky.
It's the hero's journey, bro.
It was the
Basic
melodramatic.
storytelling.
It was the melodramatic. I can't beat him, and then you get the motivational speech from your trainer or your girlfriend or whatever. It's Rocky.
That nigga said, "What happened, man?" He was like, "Man, it's so heavy, nigga, man. He's fucking killing me, man. I see that nigga in my sleep." I was just like, okay. I don't know. I didn't think that was like been the issue or whatever. But I did like the second promo where Rizzo did like comfort him. It was just like, hey man, you could be scared of the nigga, but like ain't no
Fucking
running, man.
man,
Ain't
pussy.
no ain't no
No,
running
know what the
fun there.
family. Know what the family do.
Yeah. You get your ass beat and we still gonna be with you. And I thought that was really nice. On commentary, they did say that Obafemi is closing in on being the longest reigning North American champion. And I would have to say, for this reign, really good matches, but he not getting much character off. Um, so this is kind of a very weird reign
I think he is
to
getting character off. You don't think
to
he is?
eclipse. Well, you know what? Having the Andrew Tate as shit is not a character that I would like for Obafemi.
I think he just really just like a really
Just
confident
opposing
guy.
guy.
Yeah, I think he's really confident. He's like at this point, he's feeling himself. At this point in his reign, he's
It's
feeling
just
himself.
cocky.
Yeah,
Um,
he's just feeling himself now. I think that's going to be a downfall in the end,
That's yeah,
eventually.
probably against Tony D'Angelo too. I don't know. I find that to be very like
I don't think
dimensional.
Tony's beating him. I think Tony's leaving soon. I think they should call him up soon.
Yeah, he gonna go out like a bitch. Shit. Oh, he gonna go out like Tony. So that's okay.
It's crazy because I felt like Wesley's title reign was it felt like I swear I felt like a year and a half long.
Yeah, that shit
I
felt like
guess not.
forever.
I feel like it was forever. But I guess not. Oh
He was just that good, man. He didn't feel that long.
man, good times.
Pause.
I'm, t- I'm telling you, he would have been wrestler of the year that year if he didn't get hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He was
because
hooping.
he was gone for so fucking long.
Yeah, he that from like January to like June, that boy was hooping.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't count just the half of the year.
Yeah.
People forgot by the time we were talking year of the end wrestlers. You weren't seeing Wesley's name like you were before. Like, damn, they really forgot about you. It's really crazy how fast niggas will forget too. There's just so much going on.
So what you done for me business and you've been gone
It
for
really
7 months,
is.
bro.
Well, I remember wrestlers back in the day, like, yeah, you couldn't like take time off being injured because if you're off the road, niggas will forget about you. I thought they were exaggerating,
Mm-hmm.
but not a dead ass. They'll forget about you real fast.
Yeah. Um, next we have I'll call this a four-parter, but I'm still gonna do this out of order. CM Punk comes out jolly, doing it. He was doing the shit that he was doing in AEW for a little bit, just talking, just happy to be here. This is the CM Punk Speaks NXT version. Saying a bunch of nothing. Just I'm really happy to be here and stuff like that. And then Roxanne comes out. This was painful to sit through.
She sucks. I'm sorry. She can't. Her promos stink. I'm sorry. I know Roxanne's great.
She's a fantastic wrestler.
Fantastic. I can't. I don't take her serious. I can't. It's hard. I don't.
I wish she was a face for this. This would have been great if she was a face.
Yeah.
Um, I described this segment as there was nothing on the script but bullet points. Because
Yeah.
these two were, even like before Roxanne got out there, they were just rambling. And I think what really makes this like not enjoyable for me is the long pauses in between their words or like in between their lines. Like they're just waiting for Julia's music cue at like any point in time.
Yeah.
Um, and then when it was finally time to hit, like it was just like a really long silence. um, I don't know what happened there. I just thought it was just like a mishap all around. But it was a very bizarre promo, in my
Oh.
opinion. Once Julia
And
comes in, kind of just like saves the whole thing because she ends it. She marks the
yeah.
end of this whole segment.
Thank God. Yeah. I know I keep harping on it, but it's just really hard for me to take heel Roxanne serious. She's too adorable. It's unfortunate. It's not her fault.
She's adorable. I follow her on TikTok and she's very like nice on there, or like
Yeah,
she's
she's
just having
just
stupid
too.
fun on there.
She had it's the Ivy Nile problem, except worse.
Mm-hmm.
See, at least at minimum, Ivy Nile at least it looks intimidating. Roxanne don't look intimidating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ivy just sounds too nice. Roxanne sounds and looks too nice.
And honestly, I wish Dom never showed us that tweet with the Squishmallow because that's like that was
Not the Tweety Bird one's even worse.
the
Have you seen the
Tweety
Tweety Bird
Bird.
one?
No, I
Oh my
haven't.
god!
I don't think I want to see that one. It's
I forgot who posted it, but it's so funny. Every time she comes on screen, he posts it. The picture of Tweety Bird making the same exact face she makes. It's so funny. Oh, I wish I remember who posted it, but yeah, that's all I can see now is Tweety Bird.
gotta have that shit bookmarked. Um,
Maybe I did bookmark it. Did I bookmark it?
yeah, no, so yeah, this segment was just like really bad, but like Julia's just like,
Oh, I did.
the
Look at that.
the clock is ticking. Do you think that Roxanne loses it to Julia?
No, I don't. I don't think Julia should win that. I don't think so.
Hmm. Guess I'm in the minority. The only reason, and no,
I
I
just
want
said I don't think we know enough about Julia yet to really just put a title on her and people to care.
you are right.
I think people will care because of Julia, but like most people
They won't
don't
care
know.
like as a character.
Yeah, most people don't know who Julia is. I don't. I can speak for myself. I don't know who Julia is. Like I'm aware of who she is, but I don't know anything about her.
She do need some more video packages.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know like Vic was. I just know she was in Japan and everybody fuck with her. And she looks cool.
What more do you need, bro? She was in Japan, bro.
This is true.
uh, but yeah, that's that segment. And then the show actually starts with Ethan Page and Trick Williams contract signing, and Ethan Page said, "Man, fuck that, I ain't signing that shit, bitch." Um, this tweet is hilarious. Um, Shout out to Dave used this. Um, yeah, Trick Williams was just like, yeah, I'm not. I mean, Ethan Page is just like, I'm not signing this shit for Trick, and then puts him through a table. Then Ava gets the grand idea of signing Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton,
Halliburton.
Halliburton,
Halliburton.
friend of the
Halliburton.
show,
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I don't be watching a lot of basketball. Um,
Olympic gold medalist Tyrese Halliburton.
that nigga ain't play.
Yeah, but a damn minute,
I
real
watched it.
locker room glue guy. Feel
I
me?
say, yeah.
You bring the vibes.
And you know that's all the nigga need a break
He had
for.
playlist duty in the locker room. They said just put some shit on, bro. Put that Drake on. Feel me?
Playlist duty is hilarious.
He's
Um,
there for the vibes. My thing is, shout out to Tyrese. What was he gonna do if shit went
just
left? What's he about to do? What's
just
he
be
gonna do?
nice. They were just like, they're not gonna hit me. Shit,
If
fuck
shit,
that.
if shit went left, what was he about to do?
God knows. Um,
What was Miles Turner about to do in the crowd?
yeah, yeah, the Indiana faces out there. I was just like, okay, like the like they're a bunch of tough guys.
Well, they got one guy. They got you ever heard of James Jones? He's an NBA
Oh,
player. He's like a fifth degree like black belt in like judo or some shit.
what
he,
the
he might
fuck?
he might actually get some people some hands.
Okay, James Jones. He is no. Show me
I
the
think it was
basketball
James
player.
Jones.
Yeah,
Was it James?
I'm seeing a wide receiver head at me. Yeah, I'm seeing a James Jones here. Uh, this nigga's 53, bro.
Maybe I'm
He
thinking
whooping it?
what's my
Oh
man's
he
name? Not James Jones. There's some. I'm thinking what's the dude's name? I forgot the
oh
dude's
sh-
name, but he's like
oh
a fifth
shit.
degree black.
This nigga was born in Miami. Hey,
Not
shout out to Hialeah.
not not James Jones. It's somebody else. But it doesn't matter. Either way, it wasn't gonna do nothing. But yeah, crowd was very upset that the Indiana Pacers were in the building. So I guess they're all
I
Orlando
guess
Magic
so.
fans in there,
Yeah,
and
I
they
was
did
just
take
like,
them out in the playoffs.
ugh,
I get it.
I ain't give a fuck about that shit, man. Um,
Tyrese is kind of a heel in the NBA though, low key. Knicks
yeah.
fans hate him. See, like Magic fans hate him.
Well, Knicks fans are losers. Yeah, I
Oof,
said it.
oof.
Um, but
Mill's gonna
yes.
stop. Mill's gonna stop in his tracks during his Sunday walk when he listens to us.
Well, well,
Sunday run. You know your
y'all,
ass.
y'all gonna press me, and then I'm just gonna pull up y'all win record. You feel me? Um, last season,
They did pretty good last season.
yeah, not far enough,
did,
nigga.
did all right.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about New York sports. The only cool shit y'all got is the Rangers and the Yankees. Oh, yeah, and then Ethan Page signs it. I get having Tyrese do the thing, it worked. And then CM Punk comes out and says, this is cool. It's gonna be in my city, yada yada. I'm a special guest referee. And as special guest referee, y'all can start fighting right now. And them boys got into it.
We
Them
don't
niggas
see a
started
punk
swinging
level
for
fight.
yeah, these niggas started swinging for the fucking fences. Oh. And then that's it. That's the Punk inclusion on the show. The quick hits that we got here is Wesley and Zachary Wentz. Uh they're gonna have the match or like the rematch. It's gonna be a Chicago street fight, which should be cool. And then earlier today, um what was this NXT Nash Carter, right?
Yeah, it was Nash. It was Nash Carter. Yes.
uh that alumni page has you can no longer access it. So ooh,
Hmm.
spooky.
I don't know. Yeah, we found out that Wesley did jump Trey Miguel in the parking lot. Trey Miguel should have known better. Can't be
Beat the
caught.
fuck out that boy.
Can't get caught slipping in the parking lot.
Gotta teach them niggas,
Zach
man.
Zach should have told you that. He been there. But yeah. Then Wesley cut a promo in his crib, in the living room, chilling. I respect it. He kept the head wrap on. That's what I would do.
I was like,
Hey,
take that shit off, bro.
nah, man. So you gotta keep, especially maybe he didn't have a fresh cut yet, a fresh lineup. He's like, let me just put the head wrap on real quick.
That nigga look like Roger from American Dad with that shit on. Take that shit off, bro, and just cut the promo, then put the shit back on.
You'll understand when your hair gets that long.
I think I think what I'm gonna prevent from making my
You'll get
head
there.
look like is Roger is
You'll get there.
I'll probably get it in orange or some shit. Not gray. Nigga head look like a xenomorph. Um, moving on. We had Eddie Thorpe defeat Shantae Adonis. This feud is so stupid.
Every Eddie Thorpe feud is stupid.
Like,
I don't give a fuck if you're a
um,
DJ, bro. I don't care.
yeah, you're a DJ and you got a harem of women, and then Shantae Adonis can't get one.
Can't get one.
Like,
Hating ass nigga.
just pass one to the bros, bro. You
How
don't have
how is Shotty the bad guy in the situation? He's just
like all
trying to get his. You over here being a jerk, cock blocking for no reason.
call block, and then when you got all the ladies on
You
you,
got plenty
what's called
hoes
hold on, don't call them names for it, man.
and
Miss
Dakota Kai.
Misfit Filipino on there. Don't call them that. Um,
Shout out, friend of the show.
they're not for the show.
Friend of the
Not
show.
yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. But and you say we just all friends. All right, so why can't I talk to him?
Making fair points. Yeah, I like niggas like that. You know what I mean?
They saying he's just friends with all the ladies. So why is it a problem when Ashanti Adonis wants to talk to him? Weird ass feud, man. He's a cop blogging ass nigga that can't wrestle, bro. Uh, they got they got 9 years in the game, still ass.
New Japan Dojo. He's scrubbing floors for nothing.
I'm saying, and Shantae
Scrubbing
Adonis,
floor,
and Shantae
scrubbing
Adonis
floor
been
with
do
a toothbrush.
Shantae Adonis been at this shit for 6 years, bro. Still, but um,
What do you? What he came from Ring of Honor, right? When he like wrestling red titles and shit.
I don't know nothing about that. Um, Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander defeated uh No Quarter Catch Crew, a returning Tavion Heights, and Miles Bourne. And then it was tweeted during the show. It's gonna be Javon Evans versus Randy Orton in the St. Louis episode of NXT on CW. My nigga.
Generational RKO coming. I can't wait.
I
They got
saw
three. They got 3 weeks to pick one.
I saw a tweet that said Javon Evans was, I think they said like 3.5 months old when Randy Orton won his first world title. This is
Yeah.
insane. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm very curious. It's Javon Evans from St. Louis.
No.
So why Randy Orton want to kill this young man?
Because Javon Evans said he wanted him. He told what's her name?
Ava.
Ava. He told Ava he wants a match. He said Chicago's already booked. We'll do something for St. Louis. So Randy Orton's like, I got you, young man.
All right, that's great. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what that match is gonna look like, so I'm very excited.
I'm gonna tell you
See.
exactly what it look like.
Okay.
Slow down, kid in the ring. That's the first thing. He gonna tell that nigga to slow down.
He gonna
He
put him
ain't
in a
doing
headlock.
all that. Put you in a headlock. I'm gonna beat you down for about 10 minutes. You come back. You get a couple of
He
your moves off.
he about to pull a what is
You,
it, one
you,
night stand?
you get a couple of your moves off, and then you go for some crazy springboard move, and I'm gonna hit you with the RKO, and we go home. Big pop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna raise your arm in the air. We know, look, I know Randy Orton match by 2024 Randy Orton. I know his match style. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna
Nor
give you some
nor
power moves. He's gonna give you his
nor
classics.
we've unlocked knowing Randy.
I've been knowing Randy. I've known Randy since '09.
um yeah, Headlock City. I think that's gonna be a fun
It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun.
fun
I'm looking
match.
forward to it. That's
Um
you know how crazy that must feel. That's like if you're a rookie, you get to play Jordan for the first time. Like you get to play
well
Wizards Jordan or something like that.
Jordan was a jackass, so I don't think it was that nice.
But still, you play. I mean, Randy Orton, he didn't even known to be the nicest guy ever.
He's a reformed jackass.
How we
He
know?
said it himself.
Yeah.
Um Brooke Jensen defeated Dion, what's the name? The Clark Kent motherfucker.
Dion Lennox.
Yeah, Dion Lennox. The match was
Every
very
uh,
ever.
every time a picture get posted of him, gay Twitter go crazy, boy. Let me tell you. Go read the comments. Go read
No,
the comments.
yeah,
Ain't nothing but niggas in there.
I'm gonna let them have that. I'm not curious at all.
You got gay Twitter rocking, boy.
Lola Feist defeats JC Jane, and uh the babyface team that's going to be facing off Fatal Influence is slowly gathering. They just need to get along. Um, and then Ren Sinclair. Well, let's dial it back a little bit.
Smack the
Char-
shit out of Claudia. Smack the shit out of her.
Charlie Dipsy said, I got the Heritage Cup. I'm gonna need y'all two to get some tag team wins so we can get some tag team gold. And Ren, I'm gonna need you to make a name for yourself as well. Kalani Jordan pulls up. She cut what I thought was a decent promo.
Yeah, it's fine.
She sounded human, so I thought that was really cool. And then Ren Sinclair pulled up and said, "Man, Charlie told me to make a name of myself." Wow, slap the shit out of it. Slap the
Yo,
shit out of it.
she smacked her so hard, Kalani like audibly gasped. Like I don't think she expected to get smacked that hard.
I thought it was very funny. I thought it was very nice.
Bro, that shit was so loud.
And then final thing, I didn't type it down. But Sexy Red is coming back to St. Louis. So
Are we excited for the second round of Sexy Red? I don't think I am. Not as excited as the first round.
yeah, say Sexy Red's hype has died down a little bit, but
A lot of it.
a lot. But I just hope that what's the not the announcer, but the interviewer on here, Sarah Schreiber.
Yeah, you're a sicko for still having that video on your phone too.
I need I hope you've been practicing. Show Sexy Red you you
She gonna make Vic Joseph throw ass. Then what?
I hope gay Twitter likes it.
Yeah, gay Twitter going crazy.
Shit, that's your business. Shit, I hope Gigi Dolan come back for the St. Louis
You
episode.
feel me?
My fault, my fault, my fault. That is it for our episode. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/, the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. Everything is in the show notes, and we will see you guys next week.